So, continuing from our previous video, we're now on Charlie's Lake. We did the day at the Oval. You might have seen the video for that already. If you've not, go and check it out. And I'm out of breath. I've got one rod in the water. Daz, I don't think, has got a rod in the water at all yet. Lewis had 2 rods in the water. And he's only gone and hooked the only sturgeon in the lake, hasn't he? Whee! Right, let's see how this develops. Enjoy. So, here he is. Of course he is.
Welcome back.
He's bent into a fish. Literally, as I just said, I've got one rod out. Bivvy was in progress. As a true professional, to be fair, he did get his landing net set up before anything else happened. So, he just got 2 rods in. Tactically put one under the far trees.
Yeah, so I found a couple of real nice spots. So if you see where that real green one is, that's quite low to the water, on the far bank.
This one, I reckon.
Yeah, the little smaller one.
Yeah, that's the one.
So literally at the base of there, it's about 5.5 foot deep. So perfect depth for the weather conditions. So I've baited that up and obviously put a hook bait on there. And I found a nice little spot by a drainage pipe over there as well. So yeah, so I've had this one in the water. I put this one out first. Been in less than 5 minutes. I'll probably say 3 or 4 minutes. I've literally just got my other rod in. And off it went. Real slow bite. But yeah, we're in.
Dreamy. Who knew this was going to happen? So if you watch the previous video again, go and have a look if you haven't already. It's titled The Oval.
Wolverhampton.
There you go, The Oval Wolverhampton. The other one was titled. We did a day session on that one briefly whilst we were waiting for the lads that were on here to finish. And then we've jumped over here at, what, about 4:30, something like that, 4:15. It's not even 5 o'clock. And this has happened already. When we were on the other lake, there's 2 sturgeon in that one, so we're told. And Daz caught one before me and Lewis had either of us had got a rod in, so it took him all of about 40 seconds. He was walking back to his rod, having dropped it in the margin, walking back to his rod to set the alarm. Oh, are we going to see the fish? It's there somewhere. So yeah, 2 for 2.
There it was.
Oh, there's a tail. I mean, I don't know how much you guys are going to see of this because of the glare, but should we give this a try? Let's see. The beauty. Right, you are now looking through a Polaroid lens.
Is it working?
Look at that. Yeah, of course it is.
Wow.
The glare is gone.
Wow.
Wow. The art of the Polaroid Enos.
She's putting up a fair scrap here.
It is, isn't it? I don't know what size, because I'm sure that there's only one sturgeon here. I'm absolutely sure that's what Shaun. Shawnee Shaun.
So I know there's a few knocking about these lakes. I'm pretty certain the biggest one on the complex is mid-40s.
In Angels Lake.
Yeah, I believe that lives in Angels Lake. I'm not sure what size they go to in here. I didn't even know how many were in here, to be honest, so we shall see.
I'm really confident it's only one. Only the one. Look at all these ducks having a great time.
Yeah, it goes really shallow there.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Plodding, plodding, plodding. So yeah, the venue that we're at, Angels Lake Complex, I suppose you call it. I don't really know if there's a complex name for it. Is that duck splashing or fish? Angels Lakes, Charlie's Lake, or Angels Lake, Charlie's Lake, Jake's Lake, Shaun's Lake, and there's another one as well, I think. In Wolverhampton, cracking venue. Shaun, I don't know how long he's had it, to be fair. Not a huge length of time. Is it 4 or 5 years? 4 or 5 years Shaun has had it. But yeah, it's a cracking venue, like built for comfort.
More popular as well.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of little intimate lakes. So all the lakes have only got this lake's got 3 double pegs on, which you can see the other one over there. That's where Daz Kelsey and Mark Kelsey are going to be tonight, or for the next 2 nights. And my peg is over to our left about 30 yards or something like that. Oh, there's a nice tail. Looks quite dark.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the photo of this fish with a very happy chappie holding it. I think it's like upper 20s.
Okay. It's definitely scrappy.
Yeah, it is. Either that or he's milking it. Anyone got any cookies for his milk? Look at her bend. Doink, doink. You on the sturgeon?
She's definitely taking her time. That's not a bad sized fish.
That's alright then. Can't complain at all.
At the first proper look at it, it does look very pretty as well.
Right, you're going to lose the Polaroids now. See what difference that makes. Hey, Polaroid. I mean, I've fully just given a tutorial on Polaroids here as well. Right.
Multitasking.
Multitasking. We're going to try and calmly.
Fishing the new landing net.
What fish to do it with? Is your reel made of tinfoil? Sound very tinny over there.
So I bought 2 dye wet emblems.
Emblems.
Emblems. And this was the third one that I bought extra.
Right.
And it's slightly different to the others for some reason.
Well, I mean, they don't make them that way.
Tinny.
What a fight. I'll catch a fish one day.
Do you reckon?
No. All confidence is vastly...
Yeah. Watch, next video live from Drayton Reservoir.
Blanking at Drayton. Right, there's a leader. Got the tubing. What have you got on? Leader or tubing? Leader.
Safe zone leader, yeah.
Scrappy now. Absolutely not giving up, is it?
It'll take some recovery time, this one.
Yeah, it will a bit. Oh, here it comes. That for a view. Cracking view. You'll probably notice you can't really hear any roads or anything in the background either, which is really quite nice about this place. It's on some farmland, so it's just agricultural land around us. No unnatural noise really, apart from the hum of a lawnmower in the background, I think, and the odd plane. And the splashing of a sturgeon. Oh, look at that CFD bait hanging out of his chops. Oh, he's trying to go under. He's not going under, he's going in.
Yes, he is.
And there we have him. One chunky, let's give you a proper look here. Sturgeon. Happy days. Right, let's cut to the fish.
Ooh. So there we go then, 24.5 £. Put up a right scrap for some reason, but one of the 80s, but there we go. We'll get her back in.
Right on, mate.
Well, what a day. I am absolutely shattered. A little bit sunburnt as well by the look of it. New CFD bait hoodie. Hollow your boy. But yeah, absolute chaos today. So obviously you've seen the footage from my previous video of Darren having the sturgeon this morning, and I've had the sturgeon as soon as we set up, and I've had to get the bivvy and everything ready, and short on time. It's been mad, but yeah, finally set up. All the rigs are in. Really happy with my spots actually. So I've got one that's about 6 foot underneath a overhanging tree on the far margin. Perfectly slide the bait boat under it. Really good, nice gravelly across the bottom. So having a bit of a lead back, and when I was dragging it back I could feel it bouncing across the bottom, so I could not be happier with that spot. So that's had about half a kilo of bait, I think. Maybe a little bit less actually, about 2 good scoops to be fair. But yeah, it's looking really good tonight, really good. I've got my right hand rod down in the close margin. Had a couple of beeps on that, but from what I gather there's quite a few perch in here, and I've gone for quite a meaty boilie for that one. I wanted to try things a bit different, I suppose, on each rod, because obviously we've only got 2 nights here, and to get some corkers out you need to work the lake out pretty quickly. So I hear corn does pretty well, so obviously I've got the CFD baits corn wafter, which I had the sturgeon on in the spot under the tree. And I've got a spicy sausage down in the margin, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopeful for tonight. By the sounds of it, it's a very nighttime fishery, so most of the stuff comes out at night. But yeah, about 40 minutes before dark. It is beautiful out here right now. Well, good morning. Jesus, I've had a hat on to be fair. Good morning anyway. Turns out miracles do happen. Joe's into a fish. So we'll go and see how that's looking. He's looking so happy, bless him. It's about time to be fair, he's put a lot of effort in this trip. Right, bear with me.
I'll take it. I mean, it wasn't the target.
So just as I've been turning the camera around, we've seen what fish it is, and it is the sturgeon I caught yesterday.
I mean, it's always nice to get your first fish out of a new lake, but not when your mate caught it yesterday.
Yeah, not ideal to be fair. So, like the bailiff said, she is quite hungry, so yeah.
Okay then. Just when I thought, because I've just changed my bait, haven't I? I've changed my feed, gone for a cloudy mix with a bit of corn in. And then you had it on a yellow bait yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Clearly likes red as well.
Okay. I don't think it's that fussed, to be honest.
Nah, not so much.
I think it's just hungry.
Probably could have put grass on that one, but I've had it.
Grass?
Grass munching little thing. You warm enough?
I am round there. Here, not so much. It's like a different world. It's unreal. I'll take you for a walk round shortly. But yeah, so we've got quite a strong wind pulling in today, but the bay I'm in, there's absolutely nothing. It's just pure sunshine and stillness. In fact, you can see, so my peg's just over there, where the water's completely still, no ripples or anything. And then obviously you come over to Joe's and it's 25 mile an hour wind.
I wouldn't even mind if this came off, I'll be honest. I wouldn't even mind. But, oh, okay. I mean, I'm not ungrateful or anything, but...
I feel like you sound it at the minute.
Yeah, I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah, I mean, if it hadn't come out yesterday, it would have been great. But
yeah, it's not the challenge, is it? With this fish, it's been done. The challenge is 20 plus carp, really.
Yeah, and it looks like the Kelsey brothers are about to get a little bit wet. So they're over there, obviously on the edge of the field, and the sprayer has just entered.
Nice. Spray it?
Yeah, it's a sprayer, that is.
Well, let's hope so.
I know my tratters. Bit of tail action. Chances are this is going to stink as well. The sprayer, not your fish.
Yeah, well, your logic was a bit broken then, which was like fish, I thought. You on.
Yeah, if you ever needed more proof that we are in the countryside, I don't think you're getting more than that.
Similar, this gave you a scrap yesterday.
Yeah, it battered me yesterday for a good 25 minutes, didn't it?
Recovered well. So this is that little red raised breed DNA wafter.
Ooh. I mean, I'd eat that, to be fair.
They do smell incredible.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
A lot of sweets, fruity sweets.
This is what it did yesterday, though. Came in pretty quick and then battled under the rod tip for a while.
Yeah. It drops straight off, doesn't it? Like you can pretty much see.
Yeah.
You can't now because of the ripples, but you can pretty much see. Rod was in a bad place, wasn't it? It's our pointy nose friend.
Is it really?
Again.
Yeah.
Down in this left corner.
Yeah, literally kind of, I don't know, a rod length past the tree kind of thing.
Might be a little heavier than yesterday, mate.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it's getting unhooked the other day and just returned. I'm not bothered about weighing it.
No.
Obviously.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know what the weight is of it, so.
Honest with the net.
Yeah. Right, bear with us, guys. I'll just net it. It's just staying nice and calm for you. It kicked the shit out of me yesterday.
So we're approaching evening on the second day, and let's be honest, it's been slow. It's been really slow. Kicked off with an absolute bang, as you guys saw. Lewis bagged himself the one and only sturgeon in the lake at 24.5 pounds, probably within the first kind of 20 minutes, 15 minutes even, I don't know, before he got his bivvy up or anything like that. He got 2 rods out and caught a fish straight away, so that happened immediately. So hopes were high. Since then, nothing else happened for the rest of the day yesterday. Daz managed to catch himself a 19-pounder, 19-pound carp, of course. That was during the middle of the night in 14 foot of water, which was a bit of a surprise because it was quite a warm day yesterday. So didn't really expect the fish to be down that deep. But by the by, you gave it a go. You chanced it on the bailiff's advice. There's a little outlet pipe, and Daz put a rod on it, a small amount of bait around it, and it's worked. So he's had himself a fish off that. Then this morning, our little pointy nose friend paid us another visit, didn't it? The sturgeon, the same sturgeon, one and only in the lake. I mean, it's a stunning fish. If you've never caught one, they're great fun to give you a proper scrap. And considering the fact that it was caught yesterday and caught again today by me this time, it really, really did kick up a fight. When the alarm went, my bait had only been in the water for probably less than 5 minutes. I just reset my baits this morning, and yeah, within about 5 minutes it went. That was on a little red DNA raspberry wafter, the same hook bait that caught me a 28-pound 2 common at RH Fisheries Monument, which sadly I didn't do a video or anything for because I didn't know I was going to catch, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, so great little hook baits. We are, like I say, we're approaching evening now, so the rods have been reset. As I'm looking up now, Daz is just resetting his rods. Lewis is cooking some food, which is probably a shock to all of you that know Lewis. Yeah, hopefully. This is a night place. This is a night place. And last night was the first night, and I didn't put any bait out yesterday whatsoever. I'd been fishing zigs all day. I hadn't baited a spot. In hindsight, what I wish I'd done is that I'd have planned a little bit better and picked 3 spots to fish on the night, baited them all day, and then fished on them in the night when I changed back off my zigs. So that's the one thing that I would change in hindsight. Obviously first time on this lake, so you learn as you go, of course, but obviously that's not a venue specific thing, but that's what I wish I'd done, knowing that the fish are predominantly night feeders here, or seemingly so anyway. But I've been fishing the same 3 spots more or less all day. I've moved 1 rod, so I've got a bit more hope for tonight. A bit more hope. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep you all posted. Hopefully there'll be some fish to show you. Peace.
Well, good morning. Last day, real quiet night again. It seems to have switched off across the whole complex, so they have a little group chat here, and obviously to let you in with the bailiffs and stuff in the morning, and any questions you have while you're there, send your catch reports in, which is pretty good really. So yeah, it's all been quiet. Nothing's come out of Angel Lake or any of the other lakes overnight, and nothing on here. Mr. Darren Kelsey's had to go for an appointment this morning. One of the rules on here, when there's 4 people fishing, you can only use 2 rods. But now Darren's gone, obviously that frees me up to use an extra rod. So I'm thinking a zig. It's scorching hot this morning, real warm. So I'm going to make myself some breakfast. But first, I'm going to get a zig out, I think. I've not seen anything moving at all, so it's literally a random chuck here. It's a bit of a difficult one. Last ditch attempt. I'm not feeling confident of another carp coming out, but we've got to give it a go, haven't we? So I think a zig will be the way forward today, with how hot it is. But I think they're going to be basking a lot rather than on the feed. So yeah, gutted, but we'll see if we can wiggle one out. And if not, I'll show you around the venue anyway shortly. Like I said, and Joe said as well, it is a stunning venue. So I'll show you some of the facilities and things that they give you. But yeah, it's quality place. Well, unfortunately it's that time. Just the sturgeon for me. Darren's managed 1 carp, about £19, beautiful common, but he had it in the middle of the night, so the pictures weren't fantastic. I'll put them in anyway, but yeah, it would have been better during the day so we could have a good look at it. And then Joe's obviously had the same sturgeon I did, but on the second day. So yeah, before we go, I thought I'd give you a quick look around anyway. So I'll spin the camera and show you about. This is my peg. As you can see, I've already started. It's called the dugout for obvious reasons. It's just dug out into the side. I'll just show you around here, because one massive advantage of this peg, you have a few little cubby holes that you can go in. So you can sneak down there to have a look in the margin. There's a little path here, look, that takes you to the water's edge. Well, I've actually got one of my rods put down here. So my bait's probably about there. But yeah. And then there's another one just round by the drainage pipe. So this is a working farm, thus all the pheasant feeders. Got to have something to shoot, ain't you? But yeah, one of the pheasant cages there. They're not too noisy in all fairness, so don't worry about them waking you up. And then obviously you've got the inlet pipe here. Massive feature. The only problem I've had is the amount of ducks, and it is quite shallow on the edge of it here. So I've been played by ducks, as you would have seen in the live draw when I caught one. So yeah, this is my peg. I'll go for a stroll down to Joe and give you a look from that end of the lake. So this is the walk from my peg to Joe's. As you can see, Joe's is there. Got a little storage area here. And I must say as well, to be fair, as Portaloos go, it's one of the cleanest ever. Baby wipes, toilet roll, air freshener, and it is immaculate. And we know at most fisheries the Portaloos look like people need hospitals rather than a toilet, but yeah, it's immaculate here. Got a little cabin where they keep feed and bait and a few other bits and bobs. And then this is Joe's peg. So I found a Joe in his natural habitat.
Here I am.
Not even started packing yet. What a legend.
I'll get there.
Yeah, to be fair, his car's literally there, so it's going to take 5 minutes to pack away.
No time at all.
But this is his peg anyway. Fair bit of water. It's not the biggest of lakes, but obviously you get a fair bit of water each. And then obviously you can go onto the back of that island, as you can see from my, well, as you've seen from my peg, you can get to it from my side. Lyrical genius that was, wasn't it? But yeah, plenty of water to go up. And there's a little drainage pipe over there, which is a big feature. I'm not sure if you can see, just about there actually. So that's where Darren had his common from, and that seems to be a bit of a hot spot. Although it hasn't produced for us yet, really, other than Darren's.
Yeah, Bailiff reckons the fish come out of there, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Over by that pipe over in the corner where Darren caught from's a decent spot. And down in this corner down here, in front of the life buoy, there's been a couple of fish boshing this morning. I've put single hook baits on them, but they're not having it.
No.
Oh well. Still learning, new venue, isn't it?
Yeah.
This lake.
We'll be back and complete it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about it from us. Is what it is. We've had fish, so we can't really complain, but
It's something.
it definitely could have been better. It definitely could have been worse. So one of them.
Yeah.
When are we out next? We're at the Mere Social on 10th of June.
Well, it depends on Newcastle Lakes, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, that could be
I
fun.
don't know how I keep forgetting that one. That's
Yeah.
probably going to be a highlight of the year, hopefully.
3 weeks away.
Yeah, we're hoping to get the spawning done and gone out the way now.
Yeah, hopefully it'll start soon. Some lakes have started, haven't they? We've seen.
Yeah, a lot across the Midlands and down south. So I presume Wales will be a week or two behind if the weather stays as it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go for it there. I think little Lucas is joining us on that trip as well, isn't he?
Oh, he is, yeah. That'll be good. That'll be nice.
So there's just the three of us there for that one. So see what we can do. But yeah, that's about it from us. Keep your eyes peeled. More videos coming soon. Probably tutorial or two. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you soon.
Bye.